Something big is happening in MMA right now. Two of the biggest names in combat sports have publicly praised one fighter, and it's not a UFC champion. It's undefeated PFL star Dakota Ditcheva. First, Conor McGregor called her the next big thing. Then Joe Rogan praised her striking and overall skill set. Now fans are asking one question. Is it finally time for Dana White to make a move?
What's the crack? What are we break? Superstar right there, 100%. Come on, bro. How the best is that? Good.
At a BKFC event, Conor McGregor spotted Dakota Ditcheva and went straight over to greet her. Then he delivered a message that quickly went viral. "Great to see you. You're the next big thing, baby." Coming from one of the biggest stars in MMA history, that wasn't just a compliment. It was a huge endorsement. Fans immediately started wondering if Dakota could eventually become one of the UFC's biggest female stars.
That really pretty girl that fights in the PFL. What's her name? Dakota Ditcheva? I don't know how to say her last name. I don't know. She's from England. I don't know what her ethnicity is, but she is like, most of her fights win by knockout. She's this Muay Thai specialist, but she's pretty. She's real pretty and like slim and slender. And
sounds awesome.
Fucks these girls up. That's it. Fucks these girls up.
Then Joe Rogan added even more fuel to the hype. On his podcast, Rogan praised Dakota's Muay Thai background, explosive striking, athleticism, and knockout power. He called her one of the most dangerous strikers outside the UFC today. When someone who has watched thousands of fights says something like that, people listen.
She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for the championship.
The hype isn't based on words alone. Dakota Ditcheva has the results to back it up. Undefeated at 15-0 with 12 knockouts, she has become one of the biggest stars in the PFL. Her aggressive Muay Thai style and ability to finish fights have made her a fan favorite. Every dominant performance creates more talk about a possible UFC move.
Front kick to the and a left hand from Dakota. Immediately, this
gonna fight that Thai plum.
And Nava knows how dangerous these blocks. Here's that Thai plum, need of base. All in this Thai plum for Dakota Ditcheva. This is where Dakota Ditcheva hunts the liver. She will attack
With body shots.
combination and clinches. Oh, the clinch is really working for Ditcheva. She gets the knee, finds its way to the face of Samiko Nanga, and an elbow from Dakota.
You want to be here, backed against the fence.
On these left hand.
What's interesting is that Dakota has stayed loyal to the PFL. She's made it clear that she's focused on building her legacy where she is. But when both Conor McGregor and Joe Rogan publicly praise the same fighter, the MMA world pays attention. One thing is certain. Dakota Ditcheva is no longer just a prospect. She's one of the hottest names in women's MMA.
Dakota, a superstar. What is up, Fiat? You're the next big thing, baby. Look up your board. Great to see it, Fiat. Strong woman, good girl. Looking awesome. Great to see her. Great to finally meet you. Love it, love it. What's the crack? What are we break? Yeah, Bella, walking for something. Look, as superstar right there, 100%. Love it, bro. How the great to see you, Fiat. Good. All right, man. How you doing? Nice to meet you, man.
Conor's comments may have sounded simple, but fans believe there was a bigger message behind them. At the BKFC Dubai event, there were no interviews and no scripts. McGregor simply spoke his mind. You're the next big thing. For many fans, it felt like a warning to every major promotion. Don't overlook this fighter. Dakota is quickly becoming one of the most talked about athletes outside the UFC.
She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
Dakota isn't just hype. She's proven results. An undefeated record. A PFL championship. Elite Muay Thai credentials. Serious knockout power. What makes her special is how composed she looks in the cage. She doesn't rush. She breaks opponents down and finds openings. Every fight seems to make her stock rise even higher.
By TKO or KO, I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee from the plum. And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Bishop in trouble. And that doesn't. First round finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences.
There's another reason fans keep talking about Dakota. Reports suggested that the UFC showed interest in signing her, and Dakota herself admitted hearing about possible discussions. That tells you everything. The UFC doesn't chase fighters unless they see real potential. Now all eyes are on her next fight as fans wait to see what happens next in her career.
Oh! Kline goes up top! Chin to chin! And the Archangel with her biggest win! Wow!
The weight class, let's get the ball rolling, let's get the momentum going, let's keep it going. Because it was great, and then she cut her open. And that's like a big statement at the end. The cut.
She's taking over here. This could be the end.
While Dakota continues making headlines, another dangerous fighter has entered the conversation. Meet Fatima Kline. An American strawweight and Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt, Kline has built a reputation for her relentless grappling and ground and pound. She's the type of fighter who can completely change a fight once it hits the mat.
And I just take it to where I'm comfortable. So I'm super excited to see how this matchup goes. I think, it's kind of that striker versus wrestler, but I plan to show that I'm an all-around.
Then things got personal. During a fiery interview, Kline sent a direct message toward Dakota. Dakota, you're a little Barbie. I'm a monster. The quote instantly spread across MMA social media. Some fans loved the confidence. Others thought she was going too far. Either way, people started talking about the matchup.
Left hand coming down from the top. Fight. Ditcheva asked her to stand back up. More body shots. This one.
The reason Kline is so confident comes down to styles. Dakota is an elite striker, but Kline believes her grappling can cause serious problems. With a strong wrestling game, dangerous submissions, and constant pressure, Kline feels she has the tools to challenge fighters that prefer to strike. Her recent UFC performances have only boosted that confidence.
Let's get the ball rolling, let's get the momentum going, let's keep it going. Because it was great, and then she cut her open. And that's like a big statement at the end. The cut.
She's taking over here. This could be the end.
That's it. Finish.
Elbows raining down from Fatima Kline.
What a job to get that.
Ends it via TKO in round 2.
Sprinkle by TKO or KO, I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee from the plum. And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Bishop in trouble. And that doesn't.
If this fight ever happens, Kline's strategy is obvious. Close the distance, avoid long striking exchanges, and force the fight to the ground. Once there, she can use her grappling skills to control the action and wear Dakota down. Many fans believe this could be one of the toughest style matchups Dakota has ever faced.
Angela, because there's a twist. Here it comes.
Here it comes. Let's go. Yes.
Let's go. Keep quiet. Let's go. She stopped. Let's go.
For Dakota, The game plan is simple. Use her footwork, maintain distance, and punish every takedown attempt. The longer the fight stays standing, the more dangerous she becomes. If Dakota can keep the fight on the feet, she'll have a huge advantage. But if Kline drags her into deep waters, things could get very interesting.
ฮอตมากแล้วก็ค่ะหนูเลือกเพลงนี้เพราะว่า
Outside trip.
Just when fans thought things couldn't get any more exciting, another star entered the picture. Stamp Fairtex. The former Muay Thai champion turned MMA star recently made it clear that she's interested in fighting Dakota. With her striking skills, experience, and finishing ability, Stamp presents another fascinating challenge. A fight between Dakota Ditcheva and Stamp Fairtex would be one of the biggest matchups outside the UFC. Two elite strikers. Two fan favorites. One massive showdown. The question is simple. Who wins?